what you call color of the sky, make a note tall. Three little babies playing ball machine. One pulled the wheel and the ball sprang out. Green it is, that's what you call color of the grass, make a note tall. Two little babies playing ball machine. One pulled the wheel and the ball sprang out. Yellow it is, that's what you call color of the sun, make a note tall. One little baby playing ball machine. One pulled the wheel and the ball sprang out. Brown it is, that's what you call color of the wood, make a note tall. monster truck jumped out on its leg. Jump inside, we'll take you far. Call me friend, your best owned car. Four little babies opening an egg. A fire truck jumped out on its leg. Jump inside, we'll take you far. Call me friend, your best owned car. Three little babies opening an egg. A sports car jumped out on its leg. Jump inside, we'll take you far. Call me friend, your best owned car. Two little babies opening an egg. A mini car jumped out on its leg. Jump inside, we'll take you far. Call me friend, your best owned car. One little baby opening an egg. A farm truck jumped out on its leg. Jump inside, we'll take you far. Call me friend, your best owned car. Five little babies went to play. One rode a rocking horse and waved at all. So much fun we had at the play, spent with friends a great day. Four little babies went to play. One took the slide and waved at all. Glided up and down at the time of play, spent with friends a great day. Three little babies went to play. One rode a seesaw and waved at all. I loved the ride at the time of play, spent with friends a great day. Two little babies went to play. One rode the swing and waved at all. Went up and down at the time of play, spent with friends a great day. One little baby went to play. He rode a toy car and waved at all. Drove it around at the time of play, spent with friends a great day.
selfies. One pushed the other and he fell down. Mama called her daddy and daddy said, take the stick and click the pick. Four little babies taking selfies. One pushed the other and he fell down. Mama called her daddy and daddy said, take the stick and click the pick. Three little babies taking selfies. One pushed the other and he fell down. Mama called her daddy and daddy said, take the stick and click the pick. Two little babies taking selfies. One pushed the other and he fell down. Mama called her daddy and daddy said, take the stick and click the pick. One little baby taking selfie. He slipped off and fell to the ground. Mama called her daddy and daddy said, no more babies taking selfies.
Five little babies blowing up bubbles. One blew a lot and it got burst. Mama called the daddy and the daddy said, blow it less and let it fly. Four little babies blowing up bubbles. One blew a lot and it got burst. Mama called the daddy and the daddy said, blow it less and let it fly. Three little babies blowing up bubbles. One blew a lot and it got burst. Mama called the daddy and the daddy said, blow it less and let it fly. Two little babies blowing up bubbles. One blew a lot and it got burst. Mama called the daddy and the daddy said, blow it less and let it fly. One little baby blowing up bubbles. He blew a lot and it got burst. Mama called the daddy and the daddy said, blow it less and let it fly. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Five little babies riding scooters. One slipped off and he got hurt. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more babies riding scooters. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, doctor said, no more babies throwing the ball.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 little babies playing with balls. One threw the ball and hurt his pal. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more babies throwing the ball.
1, 2, 3.
3 little babies playing with balls. One threw the ball and hurt his pal. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more babies throwing the ball.
1, 2.
2 little babies playing with balls. One threw the ball and hurt his pal. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more babies throwing the ball. 1 little baby playing with balls. One threw the ball and hurt his pal. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more babies throwing the ball. and the doctor said, no more babies skating on ice. Four little babies skating on ice. One slipped off and hurt his ears. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more babies skating on ice. Three little babies skating on ice. One slipped off and hurt his nose. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more babies skating on ice. Two little babies skating on ice. One slipped off and hurt his knees. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more babies skating on ice.